city's giant concert hall, where the Miracle Man is dazzling the crowds with his amazing mystical magic show.
He can do anything.
How does he do it? No wires and nothing. He really is a miracle man.
So I am. And from my vantage point up here, I can see we have 4 celebrities in our audience this evening. The first is Dr. Reed Richards, better known as Mr. Fantastic. And next to him, and fully visible, is the so-called Invisible Girl. And on her left, behind Thing.
Hey, get that spotlight off of me.
Don't be mad.
Come on!
Oh, well. And then we find the youngest member of the Fantastic Four, known to the world as the Human Torch.
What's he up to?
The Fantastic Four. They are supposed to be the most powerful, most amazing quartet in history, but I say to them, bah, next to my power, they are nothing. And they become more
Sweet thing. Let go! I'll wipe that grin off his oily face.
I was hoping one of you would accept my friendly challenge. Step right up here, Vic. Let's have a little test of strength.
You ain't no challenge to me.
Your overrated powers against my miraculous powers? This will be a defeat you'll never forget. Pick either of these 2 identical tree trunks.
Okay, now what?
Destroy it in any way you can.
Oh, that'll be easy. How's that, huh?
Not bad for mere brute force.
Okay, wise guy. Now it's your turn.
It is, but for me, the power of one finger is quite sufficient.
Gotta be a trick. Nobody's that powerful.
You lumbering fool, what do you know of power? You know your enemy's strength could not hurt me with your hardest blow.
Oh, yeah? Try this one on the side.
Certainly, it will serve to convince you.
It didn't even faze him, Reed. It ain't possible. That chap could have smashed through a stone wall. Let me out again.
No, Mr. Grimm, that won't be necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, I conclude my performance. You have been most kind. Thank you. Minutes later, in their new air-powered flying craft called the Fantastic Car, our 4 mystified superheroes are headed for home base.
You've been quiet for so long, Reed. What are you thinking?
Just that it's fortunate for us the Miracle Man isn't a criminal. If he was, he might be one foe we couldn't defeat.
But little does Reed Richards know that at that very moment, in his dressing room at the theater,
Time has come for me to remove my mask of respectability. Now that I have demonstrated my powers to the world, it is time for the Miracle Man to strike. I need a bold, breathtaking feat to make them realize that the human race is powerless against me. Wait. In front of the theater below, there's my answer. The huge statue of the monster from Mars is on exhibit. I shall bring that statue to life and use it as my unconquerable slave. And so the groundwork is laid for the Fantastic Four's next battle.
I've set the controls on automatic. We're almost home.
The Fantastic Car actually lands itself.
And the roof on top of headquarters works like an aircraft carrier deck.
Reed, are you sure that the Miracle Man isn't a criminal?
We join the Fantastic Four at their nearly completed headquarters atop the Baxter Building on Manhattan's Madison Avenue, where they are relaxing after a night at the theater.
We're here at the... Hey, look, they're televising the opening of that Monster from Mars exhibit.
We were just across the street from there.
Never mind the statue. Look at what I've got.
Susan, you made a costume for yourself.
And for all of you, it's time we had some colorful clothes to wear.
But What's this? Giants? I ain't wearing no dumb costume.
Hey, look. It's the Miracle Man on TV.
What's he doing there?
He's making some kind of strange gesture.
Put it on the big screen, Johnny, and turn up the sound.
Oh, my God. The monster statue has come to life. It's moving. Look out! The monster from Mars is alive and loose. I've never seen anything like this, ladies and gentlemen. This huge monument to the people of Mars has, by some power, suddenly begun to walk, and is crushing everything in its path. It's amazing. When he is standing erect, he must be 250 feet tall.
And with a little Marvel magic, we travel to the scene.
Don't get the crowds back, Sarge. Gotta stop that thing. Look out, Charlie. What the? He's crushing my car like it was a tin can. Get that bazooka over here on the double. Okay, let him wait. It's disappeared. Vanished right before our eyes.
The monster's trail of destruction is all that remains. The most amazing thing I've ever seen. The monster vanished right before our very eyes. It was the Miracle Man. I don't know how, but it's him.
This is what I dreaded. The man whose power seems to be greater than ours has turned on mankind.
Power schmower. Just let me get my hands on him again, that's all.
We've got to get in touch with the commissioner, Reed. We've got to warn him.
Phone call for you, sir, from the Fantastic Four.
Good. Reed, I want to read you this note I just received. Okay, Commissioner, we've got our recorder going. Roger, ready for this. I hereby declare war on the entire human race. Signed, the Miracle Man. That's pretty heavy, Commissioner. Reed, I'm authorizing you four to do whatever you can. This Miracle Man must be stopped.
And so it begins, as the Fantastic Four set out to do battle with a man who works miracles.
We'll each take different sections of the city.
And with a push of a button, the amazing Fantastic Car splits into 4 separate self-powered modules, and the Fantastic Four begin their search.
Good luck, everyone.
And barely half a mile from the Baxter Building, the living monster reappears and crashes through the steel walls of a heavily guarded jewelry store in New York City's Diamond District.
Stop him! He's stolen $100 million worth of gems! Look how busy he is! How are we going to stop him?
How indeed. But the keen eyes of Mr. Fantastic spy the lumbering creature.
Monster's coming my way. I've got to trap him. I'll make a human net out of my body, stretching it to its absolute limit. Just 3 more steps. Come on, baby. A little more stretch. Gotcha.
But another figure is also on the scene.
Mr. Fantastic, it will take more than a rubber-limbed elastic freak to water my elastic.
Mr. Fantastic, being knocked unconscious, loses his cosmic powers, and man and monster slip into the gathering darkness. A short while later, at police headquarters...
I'm disappointed in you, Reed. You almost had him, and he slipped right through your fingers. Sorry, Commissioner. What happens next? The others are still on patrol. We'll stop him.
How can a man who works miracles be stopped? How can a man that can bring life to the monster from Mars be kept in check? That is the problem confronting the guards at a nearby military supply depot.
It's the monster! He's after a new atomic tank.
And from above, another figure flies into the scene.
There he is. No time for warning.
Diving from his hovering section of the Fantastic Car, Johnny Storm plummets to Earth just before he reaches the ground.
Flame on.
Johnny Storm enters the battle as the Human Torch. And from another section of the patrolling Fantastic Car...
Look, Thing. It's Johnny. He's got his flame on.
He's found a monster.
That means the Miracle Man can't be far away.
Yeah, and I'm getting out of this silly monkey suit so I can move.
But while Sue and the Thing prepare for action...
You trying to grab me, chum? Okay, let's make it a little easier for you, huh? And harder. You want to touch the torch, do you, Martian Monster Man? Well, it's time for you to learn the Human Torch is too hot to handle. It was only wooden plastic. So how did the Miracle Man make it?
And as the torch ponders that problem, our villain is readying a new one.
This will stop that blazing nuisance.
Chemical. Boom.
where they find Reed Richards, and once again, an internal argument ensues.
How could you leave Sue out there to tackle the Miracle Man alone?
Because she wanted it that way, Twipe, remember? Now shut up and let us think.
Simmer down, Sting, and you too, Johnny. When Sue signals us, we've got to be ready.
Ready? I'm always ready. The next time I get within grabbing distance of that fancy faker, I'll make mincemeat out of him. He thinks his powers are greater than ours. Well, they ain't. Nothing's more powerful than those cosmic rays that turned us into what we are. I'll never burn that day out of my memory. That launch into space, into the cosmic rays of the crash in South America. I'll never forget seeing Susan, sweet Susan, grow invisible for the first time. Or the look on your faces. I was then grim before I began to change. Before I became the thing. And Reed, how did it feel when your limbs stretched and you realized that you could mold into any shape you wish? And then, when I saw Johnny turn into the Human Torch.
That's when we joined together. Became the Fantastic Four.
And we've been able to use our powers to help mankind, to fight evil and injustice.
Sure, great for you, but what about me? I'm nothing more than a walking, freight show, an ugly, gruesome thing. What about me?
You've changed back to your normal self for a few minutes.
It might happen again for a longer time.
I don't want to be normal for a few minutes. I want to be Ben Grimm, permanently. I want women to look at me and smile instead of screaming.
Chicks look at you, don't kid yourself. They wouldn't look at you if you looked like Robert Redford.
Well, you cry, little pup. I'll take you.
Hey, lay off, big ape. I was only fooling around.
Yeah, me too.
Don't get crazy, thing.
I think I'm crazy, do you? Well, what do you think it is?
I warn you, if it's a fight you want, claim on. Then that's what you'll get.
Okay, you two, let's not get out of control.
Yeah? Climb off, you squint. Fight like a man.
Oh, sure, it's okay for you to use your uncontrollable animal strength, but if I use my controllable flame, I'm not fighting like a man, huh? Well, that's it. I'm leaving. I'm sick of looking at your ugly puss anyway.
Better get out while you still can walk.
I'll find my sister alone. You all seem to have forgotten all about her. She may be part of your dumb club, but she's still my sister.
Why can't you control yourself, Ben? What's wrong with us?
Look at any mirror will answer that for you. Can't quit it. When's Sue gonna signal us? What's happened to her?
We find the Invisible Girl and the atomic tank, driven by the Miracle Man, entering an automobile junkyard in the suburbs.
Within minutes, I'll have this tank so well hidden that no one will ever find it.
The Miracle Man is covering the tank with old wrecked cars. If I can only alert the others before he suspects I'm here. The dog has caught my scent.
What is it, boy? Why are you growling? There's nobody here.
The dog never growls for no reason.
So if I can't see anyone, then it must be the Invisible Girl.
It won't work, Susan Storm. I know you're here. And I, Miracle Man, command you to become visible.
That's much better. You see, I have the power to make even the Invisible Girl visible. You must obey me. I am your master. You want to signal the Fantastic Four to come to your rescue. Then I shall defeat them once and for all.
Like a woman in a trance, Susan Storm aims her small emergency flare pistol into the sky and...
It is done. This marks the beginning of the end of the so-called Fantastic Four. Look out there, Thing. Susan's signal.
Well, it's about time.
I hope she's all right. The Miracle Man is a dangerous character.
She better be okay, for his sake.
And so the stage is set for this momentous battle. Except for the Invisible Girl's brother, the Human Torch, who is drowning his troubles at a Greenwich Village sidewalk cafe.
Hey, Johnny, why can't I join the Fantastic Four? I'm your best buddy. Ease up, will you? I gotta think. What's bugging you, man? First of all, my sister is missing. And secondly, the Thing is acting like an absolute ape, as usual. One of these days I'll have a showdown with that big slob.
Hey, John, isn't that the Fantastic Four emergency signal?
It sure is. That's the signal I've been waiting for. Sue needs me. Flame on. Catch up with you.
Hey, take me with you, Johnny. Come on, man, I'll help you.
Where the Human Torch goes, he goes alone.
fate works in mysterious ways. Whoever would have thought the most powerful foes in all the world would have their last battle in a lonely junkyard in Scarsdale?
So again we meet Miracle Man.
Very astute, my good fellow.
Your monster is destroyed, and you won't get away this time.
Me? Get away? No, gentlemen, it is you who are trapped, and I will destroy you all.
If you think you're scaring us with that oversized skeleton key you're pointing, you got another think coming.
You'll see soon enough.
Come on, Reed. Let's take it.
Hold on, thing. There's more to that giant key than meets the eye.
How very perceptive of you, Mr. Fantastic.
Now, Reed.
This is more than a medical key. Before your very eyes, I can change it.
A machine gun.
Right again, Professor. And now, away to you all.
I, too, can do a quick change trick. Ever tried hitting a bouncing ball with your overgrown Gatling gun?
Reed can't dodge that dummy's dum-dums forever. I better do something.
And like a lumbering giant, the mighty thing races between Mr. Fantastic and the deadly bullets, letting his own incredible body absorb the impact of the projectiles until...
At last, he's out of ammo.
Hey, you saved my life.
Yeah, well, you better get moving before Laughing Boy gets away.
But before the exhausted Mr. Fantastic or the battered thing can make a move, the Miracle Man reaches the atomic tank with his female hostage and...
He's getting away, Reed! He's getting away!
To the Fantastic car. We'll catch him. Hey, Reed, wait. It's Johnny.
About time you got here, Junior.
The Miracle Man cut your drive cable. It's death to use the Fantastic car.
Quick, we can still catch him in one of these antique cars that are stored here between exhibitions.
Never mind that. I can fly faster than that, Eve.
Well, why ain't you flying, Matchstick?
Because this is more fun.
Can't you ever be serious? Have you forgotten that your sister is the Miracle Man's prisoner?
Look out!
He's hit a tire.
We're gonna crash!
It's my turn to finish him off.
Torch, wait!
Flame on!
Watch out for Sue.
But the Human Torch causes no harm. Instead, he increases his flame until it becomes a blazing flash of light in front of the tank, temporarily blinding the Miracle Man. And only minutes later...
My eyes. My eyes.
You'll be okay, fella. But if you've harmed my sister...
He did as the torch stopped the Miracle Man.
And now it's my turn. I've been waiting for this.
Hold it, thing. You kill him. His power is gone. The law can take care of him now.
Huh? But how do you know?
I'll explain in a minute. But first, Miracle Man, or whoever you are, bring Susan out of her trance. Do as I say, or I'll turn you over to the thing.
All right. I repeat. Susan Storm, you are yourself again.
She's fainted.
Okay, Reed. How did he do it?
Yeah, what is he anyway?
Well, he's no Miracle Man, that's for sure. He's merely a clever hypnotist, a master of mass illusion. A monster never really moved. He hypnotized us into thinking it did.
You mean he never really split that log on stage with one finger?
He only made us think he did. The same for all his other miraculous feats.
How did you guess, Reed?
A true Miracle Man wouldn't have needed to steal jewels. He could have conjured up all the wealth of the world. A true Miracle Man would not have needed to flee from us. He could have simply vanished or caused us to disappear. But now his hypnotic power is gone because of Johnny's blinding light.
Hey, wait a minute. Reed, are you trying to give that flaming juvenile delinquent all the credit for solving this caper?
Well, what did you do, Gruesome?
Oh, boys, please. Don't start arguing again. I just can't stand anymore. Not right now.
Relax, sis. We're not going to get into another hassle. I've had all the bossing around I'm going to take. I really am cutting out of this combo right now.
Oh, you can't quit us now, Johnny.
Oh, let him go. He's more trouble than he's worth.
That does it. Flame on.
Torch, come back, Torch!
Johnny, don't leave.
It's too late, Sue.
Oh, Reed, what will become of him? Where will he go?
It's not him I'm worried about. It's mankind. What will we do? What can we do if he turns against us?
Be with us next week for the coming of the Submariner.